Hey everyone, it's Gigi the Glam Traveler. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're gonna try out Paseo. Paseo is the newest restaurant in downtown Disney, and it is owned by a Michelin-starred chef, Carlos Gaytán. And oh my goodness guys, just keep watching because look at that lamb, how it falls right off the bone. There's plenty more to come, so stick around, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching. Once you walk in, you are prompted to go up the stairs to the lounge and check in with the host at the host stand. They have tons of gorgeous art on the walls to see as you're walking up there. There is also a bar to enjoy one of their signature cocktails or a glass of wine while you wait for your table to get called. Luckily for us, we got sat immediately. The hosts' outfits were my favorite uniforms of the entire place. These dresses are just so cute and really added to the vibe. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Once we got seated at our table, I immediately wanted to take a look at their drink menu. They had quite a few different signature cocktails and wine varieties for you to try, even a couple of non-alcoholic beverages too. I ended up going with the Mangiri, which is Bacardi Superior Rum, orange syrup, peach syrup, topped with foam and a gorgeous orange marigold. Let's give it a taste. That is very tart. Makes my jaws hurt. As you heard, the drink definitely was super tart, but I actually really enjoyed it. It wasn't the best cocktail I've ever had, and I'm kind of a good fan of rum. I think I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. It was a decent cocktail, not too sweet, definitely very tart and a little bitter, but definitely good. And my lovely friend that I went to dinner with got the Tropipop Crush, which is a Helix vodka Chirot, watermelon juice, lime juice, cucumber bitters, and simple syrup. Ooh, that kind of just tastes like a watermelon lemonade. That's really good. This is very reminiscent of a watermelon lemonade. It was so refreshing and cool and light with the cucumbers and the watermelon. I actually really enjoyed this a little bit more than Mangiri. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. After receiving our drinks, it was time to place our order, and I'm gonna be so honest, it was so hard to choose. Everything looked so good. We finally ended up making a decision, and for our appetizers, we ended up getting the guacamole with the tortillas and also esquites to dip as well. Right off the bat, Paseo starts earning its gold star with its presentation. Everything that they have put on our table so far has been so visually stunning. Let's taste it though. Will it taste exactly like it looks? Let's find out for ourselves. The chips. They are really good. They in fact did meet their physical standards. This guacamole was so creamy, but the spices, oh my god, it was so good and flavorful, and we basically ate the entire thing of it. Now the esquites, and ignore the lighting change, they did forget to bring this out until later into our meal, but since it is an appetizer, I'm going to rate it along with our other appetizers. The esquites is made with corn, garlic aioli, queso cincho, chili powder, and lime juice. Let's mix in all these ingredients and try it for ourselves. Okay, that is really good. The esquites on their own were so good. Now I wanted to try it with the chip, just like it was meant to be consumed. This was some of the best esquites I've ever had, and I am not even joking. This esquites gets the perfect star. And for my friend's entree, she ended up going with the chilled oysters, and the chilled oysters come with a rosemary tangerine aqua chile and also pickled shallots to add on top and to do some dipping for your oysters and try out a bunch of different kinds of flavors. I believe she really liked these. As you can tell, she does a little happy dance when tasting them. For my entree, I ended up getting the lamb barbacoa, which was a slow-cooked lamb barbecue shank with a pinto bean puree, a mint jacques, hopefully I pronounced that right, sweet pickled jalapenos, and it is accompanied by some corn tortillas so you can make your own little wraps with it. Now, Paseo makes their tortillas in-house. They are kind of like a half and half of flour and a corn tortilla, and I was actually really surprised with them. I'm not sure exactly what it's made with, and the recipe is not available to the public, but trust me when I say they were so good. And guys, look at how this meat just melts off of the bone. Oh my goodness. It was beautiful watching that meat just separate from the bone like that. I can't even explain it. I would be lying if I didn't say this was the best lamb I have ever had in my life. If you come to Paseo, get this lamb. It literally melts like butter in your mouth. The lamb barbacoa at Paseo gets the perfect score, the highest perfect score it can get. And now that we've tried it on its own, let's try it with some of the mint jacques, however you pronounce it. And honestly, I actually really liked the mint dipping sauce. I'm actually not really a big fan of mint, but I don't know, it worked just really well.
What's crazy is I don't hate it.
And I believe this dipping sauce is the pickled jalapenos. And I actually really did enjoy this sauce as well. This one actually might have been my favorite between the two, just because I still am not that huge of a fan of mint, but definitely both were delicious on their own. Once most of my lamb was gone, I finally got to the pinto bean puree, so let's give it a try. I'm gonna be honest, these beans were so lackluster. They just tasted like nothing. They were the most disappointing part of the dish. The beans get the lowest score of the night with a 1.5 out of 5. With that being said though, Paseo is officially my new favorite restaurant in downtown Disney. The lamb barbacoa was delicious. I devoured everything on my plate except for those beans. But that is not the end of our night. We cannot end a beautiful night at a lovely dinner without looking at the dessert menu. Unfortunately for me and my friend, nothing really sounded good, so we skipped on dessert here, but we did go right next door to the brand new Wonderful World of Sweets. Subscribe to my channel because we got tons of yummy desserts here to try out on my channel. Thank you so much for watching my review on the Paseo Michelin-star restaurant right here in downtown Disney in Anaheim, California. Definitely come here if you find yourself in downtown Disney and have a large appetite, because you will not regret it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you haven't already.